Chris?
Thanks, Alex and Emily. Statistics show that there are currently 59 registered sex offenders in Morgantown alone. Parents, listen up. The typical sex offender molests an average of 117 children, the average age being just 13 years old. So what can you do to protect your child? I found out some ways to help keep your children out of harm's reach. Lonnie Johnson of Utah has been charged for committing over 20 sex crimes, and officials say he may be let off the hook because of a loophole in the system. Doctors are saying Johnson isn't mentally stable enough to know what is going on. Regardless of the situation, Morgantown mother of two, Dana Hennon, thinks the situation in Utah is unacceptable.
I think that's wrong. That's absolutely wrong. I mean, especially not to be questioned. And if he's saying he doesn't know, well, why don't you know?
58% of victims of sex offenders are under the age of 12.
It's understood that they don't talk to people that they don't know.
Lieutenant Harold Sparinger of the Morgantown Police Department says the police help keep kids safe by keeping track of where sex offenders live.
They have to obtain a permanent residency, and they have to be registered so that the local law enforcement knows exactly where they're living.
So how easy is it to find out if a sex offender lives in your neighborhood? All you have to do is pull out your cell phone, download the sex offender app, type in your zip code, and all the yellow dots are the sex offenders. Lieutenant Sparinger says there are also other ways to keep your kids safe from sex offenders. Always know where kids are when they are outside. Let your kids know how to avoid strangers, and the more kids they are with, the better. Hennon knows that there are dangers out there, and it does scare her.
These things are close to you, and they're real, you know. We think we live in a safe neighborhood because we know a few people in and around where we live.
There are currently 59 sex offenders that live right here in Morgantown. If you'd like to go online and search for sex offenders in your neighborhood, you can visit www.familywatchdog.us. The address is at the bottom of your screen.